Reverend Rob Lee. Bold, smart, and straight to the point. This is Tarot with an Attitude.
Hi, everybody. Reverend Rob Lee here from Tarot with an Attitude. I have got some exciting news. I am going to be doing in-person live readings at the Off CABOT in Beverly, Massachusetts on Sunday, February 23rd at 4 p.m. If you've got a question, something you need to know, but you've always wanted to ask in person or didn't know how to do it, you know what? This is the time. Come meet me. Tickets are on sale already. Check the link out below, and everyone is going to get a reading. I look forward to meeting everybody and seeing you there. Thank you very much. Why, hello, everybody, and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude. Tonight, you are live on camera with the Rev and Tarot with an Attitude. Wow, this is going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Making sure Gillian said she put that link out there tonight. Yes, everybody, happy Valentine's Day. See what's happened. We got a little something going here, a little something special, I think. For the Valentine's Day. We'll see what happens, where we're going. And, we'll just take it from there. Trying to see what happens. Y'all know the rules. Hey, Kristen, glad to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Tonight, if you want a reading, you got to click the link. Go on the show, come on camera with me, and I'll give you a free reading that way. One-on-one, we get to talk and see what's happening. So many people coming in. Things are happening. Cynthia, don't be afraid if you were on before or whatnot. Come back on. It's all right. This doesn't work unless people are asking questions. So I would love to see us do that. What I'm going to be doing tonight, little teaser, is doing, yes, tea leaf fortune cards. Okay. I've got my tarot cards here to boot, but my wife got me this for my birthday. All right, there's some great cards. There's some great things in here, and there's a whole bunch of them. So we're going to be able to do this and look at what's happening, see what's going on, and try it. So be the first to come on, and let's do a little tea leaf. What I find fascinating about these cards, this young lady did this deck based on all of the patterns of tea leaves in a teacup reading. So we're here. I'm set. We're ready to go. I've got different aspects of it. Astral House, all kinds of stuff. So I want to see, how do we get a reading? Look up top. If you would, Gillian, repost the link. All right. Tonight, I don't want to mess up your name, Luckin. Yeah. We're going to, you click on the link and you come live on camera with me, face to face. That's how we get readings tonight. That's what we're doing, okay? So let's get that everything going and find out what's going. I've made my move. I am so glad to hear that. I am up in Indiana now. That is awesome. Fantastic. Right here, if you will scroll up, you can copy this link out of the chat. It's up top. Gillian, if you would post that again, I would appreciate it. And that's how we do our live readings. You're going to come in there. Folks, as you come on for your live reading, there she is. I see people popping in right now. So let's get to it. All right. Why, hello there, young lady. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
I am awesome. Tell me how I pronounce your name.
LaKenya.
LaKenya. Okay. I didn't want to mess it up. I believe that's a whole respect thing for me, making sure we know how somebody pronounces somebody's name. So here we go. LaKenya, I always start the show with a prayer, okay? And so we're going to do that right now. Our most gracious and loving Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, that divine feminine nurturing spirit, all one and the same. We give thanks for everything that you do. We have to remember gratitude is everything. Tonight, as I ask my guides and my angels that you have provided to pull close, I also ask that you only allow what comes out of my mouth to be messages that the fine folks here need to hear. So with all that being said, thank you. So mote it be. All right. LaKenya, Was there something special you wanted to know about? Was there a specific question, or you want me to just let's start seeing what the cards have for you, what spirits got?
What spirits got?
Okay, I like doing that. Like I said, we're going to do this. This is the first time I've used this deck on camera, and it's a really cool deck. All right, so there's not a lot of spreads or anything. Kind of goes how you want to use it, but you just grab a lot of cards, start shuffling, and let's see what these things have to say. So let's bring the cards up, get them on camera. All right, and here we go. So everything was already mixed up in the bag. I mixed them up. We're going to go here. Lakini, you know, the first thing we've got is the dog. Protection from a powerful friend. Let's find out a little bit more about that and what that means, okay? So what we're looking at, wow, okay, there is something about loyalty at play here, okay? Is there a question about loyalty or whether, okay, advice from a friend? There's somebody in your life where loyalty is going to play a key thing, and it's got to be somebody that you trust implicitly, okay? If they're giving you some type of advice, this is telling you maybe it's time to listen. So I'm going to bring out my Lost Tarot deck and go from there, all right? And let's see if we can't get a little more clarity on this, of what's going on. All right, so we have the dog barking, advice from a friend, protection from a powerful friend. Wow. Has there been some drama going on and somebody got your back?
Please, so a work environment.
Okay.
And yes.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. I like to hear that. So, yes, there is somebody that does have your back, and you need to know right now that's what this is saying. Dogs are about loyalty. Okay. And if you've been wondering what's going on, you can trust this person, whoever it is. That's what I'm getting very, very heavily. Okay. We have the 10 of Cups. There's something very emotional going on here. Okay. With this whole situation at work. And you know what? It's been very emotional, but it's about to change. Things are fixing to shift. We got that 10 of Cups. I see this is all kind of ringing home for you. Okay.
Yeah. You are at
the 10 of Cups. You reached its peak. This other friend's got your back, okay? And you're going to be able to come through it, and you're going to come through this actually quite well. We have the King of Coins, or the 9 of Coins. This is all manifesting, okay? This is all bringing about change, bringing about things that are happening. 9. Could this thing at work also be involving a raise or a position or something like that?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. This is time. We're talking about a certain time at work has come to an end. There's somebody that's got your back, according to the tea leaf cards. There's a loyalty there. All right. And they appreciate your loyalty. All right. Now, the 9 of Coins is about your work. It's about real world stuff, tangible money, car, family, everything we deal with in a daily life. And the 9 is saying you're fixing to bring that in. You're fixing to manifest this. Things are fixing to unfold for you. You've got a lot of things fixing to change in your behalf. The Queen of Cups. Take care of yourself. Happiness and joy for you and those close to you. It is time to nurture your own spirit and your own joy. Does that make sense so far?
Yes.
Okay. You do a lot of watching out for other people. And you know what? It just hit me. You're also trying to be very politically, and I don't mean this in the bad way, okay? You're very diplomatic at work, and you're always watching about, well, I can't say anything because you never know who's going to say what. You're kind of a diplomat, all right? But this time, it's time to watch out for you. Take care of your happiness, your joys. It's okay to put yourself first. That's the mother. That's that feminine spirit dealing with love and emotions. We have the 8 of Cups. All right. I love this card. The 8 of Cups, now again, is talking about, I really feel like there are people that are like really just getting on your nerves and you're wondering what to do with them or what. Okay. Yeah. Bing. Okay. What we're looking at here, if they don't serve your higher good, let them go. You can be polite. You can still be that work friendly. How you doing? but you don't have to be going out for long dinners, lunches, or anything like that together. Once you find what this is that you need in your life, okay, you make that choice. Remember, the Seven of Cups is what goes just prior to this, all right? And it's about making a choice, and it's okay to make a choice that's good for you, okay? That's the important part. You get to make a choice, but once you do that, don't keep looking back. Did I make the right choice? Dive in, okay? Dive right in. You know, we're looking here at the Six of Swords. There's been a battle. There's been a very mental battle, okay, that's been going on. And maybe you didn't quite get out of it what you thought you were going to get out of it. It's okay to abandon it. You're not a quitter, okay? I already know that. I can feel it. But Spirit is saying here mentally, it's time to set your sights on a different goal or a different, you've done everything you can do with this one situation, all right? You're trying to move on to a brighter future and a brighter shore, okay? And this is up here, mentally, consciously. Remember, the cups are all subconscious, love, anger, that kind of thing, all that dark shadow stuff, you know, that we don't know about. This is about knowingly saying, you know what? I've done everything I can do for this person. I've done everything I can be with this person. If they don't like what's going on, then I got to depart their company with love. But this other person, this loyal person, notice you can take them with you. Okay. You can keep those people around you. And all of a sudden, Spirit just gave me, it's like, I feel like you have been surrounded by people that you're trying to be fair. You're trying to make sure everybody gets whatever, but they aren't quite as on with the fairness as you are. They will take credit for something you did in a heartbeat. Those people, it's time to leave those people behind. Okay. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah. All this making sense.
Okay. We have the King of Swords. Now, notice we're back. Now we're into swords. We're into this whole mental aspect. Boundaries, 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 boundaries. All right. Get control. You don't have, you can care, but it's time to let your mental capacity kind of override and outrun the emotional capacity. Okay. Set some boundaries. Use your logic. Okay. Now, with this guy, that's the masculine. Notice for once, a king is not on a horse. He's standing there. He's looking, but he's ready to fight. Be very careful. Okay. The swords, the royalty in swords will actually override some of the other things too much. There's always a warning with it. Okay. So make sure you're there and you got it. You know, Two of Cups, there's some type of relationship here that's just going to build and be awesome. There's somebody that is working with you. I really feel like you've got a relationship with Spirit. Hold on just a second. And you need to better your relationship with your higher consciousness, with your higher self. All right. But this definitely talks about a relationship. And here we are on Valentine's. So my question to you is there a relationship at work here as well outside of work? Okay. Or is it like mixing both?
It's like a connection here at work that I don't understand. I feel like a relationship, but it's been very emotional, like we're connected emotionally, and I've been trying to get the clarity on, is this a person that's going to come and try to pursue me?
And you know what? They very well may be.
Trying to say too much.
Notice, okay, though, that we are all of a sudden when this portion came up, be smart. Okay, be smart. Be careful about fishing off the company pier, as we used to put it. Okay, it's one of those things where it can get muddy. This is a relationship you might want to take a look at. Okay, but with work, that's where the King of Swords is coming in. You better damn well be smart about it. Okay, because this could wind up being a trip up with other avenues. Now, we have the Knight of Cups. Yes, once you said it and we put it out there, Spirit is saying he is going to come be your knight in shining armor. He is going to come pursue at some point. And let the truth be known, I'm not picking up that this is a bad thing. Okay. What I'm picking up is be careful. All right. That's the biggest thing is use caution. Don't rush. Again, we've got a knight that's on a horse, but he's not running. He's wading in. Okay. So he's also weighing out this whole work thing, is what I'm picking up. And because in today's world, if he comes up and says something to you, it's one of those things of, people could be putting their butt out on a limb. All right. And they're scared. All right. So y'all are going to have to work together on this. All right. To figure out how to safely broach this topic. Okay. That's one of the things we've got there. Seven of Swords. Here we are back to swords. Don't let somebody else or somebody's telling you, no, 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 this sucks. You don't need him. You don't want anything to do with him. I feel, okay. Yeah. All right. I feel like what we've got here is jealousy. Okay. If the person telling you no, 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 no is another guy, then he's jealous of that. If it's a girl, another woman, she's jealous and is like, no, 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 one of those, if I can't have it, you can't have it, people. But if all of a sudden his focus shifted to her, oh, it'd be okay. Oh no, it was different for you than it is me. And that's, yeah, okay, screw that. All right, this is one of those things. This is okay. And I want you to be very careful about somebody playing mind games with you. All right. And stealing your thunder, stealing your joy, using this relationship against you for whatever is coming up promotion-wise. Does that make sense?
This is all what I've been going through. I'm so glad I got here. Yes.
Well, I'm glad you're here too. I'm glad you're here too. We have the Queen of Swords. Finally, what's that?
And I kept saying, is this mind games I'm dealing with? It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, somebody's playing a little bit of mind games with you. Okay. I don't really pick up that it's him though. And there's a lot of feminine in this deck. Okay. Which is telling me there's another woman playing the game. What this spirit is saying, it's time for you to take care of you. Okay. You make your decision. But again, now, how many times in tarot do we see a queen on a horse? We don't. Okay. You just don't. They're always sitting still, local. Well, if you notice, she's in this grass of wheat, in this field of wheat, and she's elevated herself to look down on it. Take care of yourself. And there's nothing wrong with telling anybody involved or even him, hey, I got to move slow. Okay. If we do this, when this topic comes up, I've got to move slow because this is our jobs. Everything can go here. And if this gets south, we just don't want to turn out to be another office, water cooler topic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you notice, she's saying proceed, but just proceed with caution. Okay. This is what I'm getting. Everything now, let that logic sense come through. If you see a flag, emotions might tell you, oh, well, am I just seeing things because I'm worried about it? Let your logic tell you, wait a minute, this is legitimately a flag. Okay. I need to be careful of this person, that person. There might actually be somebody that you might be talking to about this topic, about this guy, that you might want to just taper that conversation off with them. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's what, it's just busybodiness. Okay. And I remind people when we talk to people about work, okay, we will say friends because we see them more than we see our actual friends. But I remind people all the time, they're not friends. Unless you're going out together, they're coming over to your house, your kids are playing with their kids, that kind of thing. They are work coworkers that we are friendly with. Okay. But don't necessarily call them a friend. My pure work friends, out of 63 years, I've probably had 3 or 4 that were actually friends. Came to my house, their wife met my wife, blah, 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 that type of thing. Okay. I want you to be very careful. That 7 of Swords back here is talking about somebody may not have your best intention at heart. Okay, there is a mind game going. So you know what it is. One of the things I'm going to ask Spirit here real quick is I want Spirit to come to you, and I want Spirit to talk to you, but you need to kind of sit still and listen, okay, about how to proceed, what you need to know, where you go, because 2 things are tied together here, okay? And this is very important to you. You've worked very hard to get where you're at, okay? Don't let relationships can be that little slip in the mud that causes us problems at work. All right. They're becoming more accepted because now everybody's at work more than they're at home. All right. But you got to know the lay of the land, know what's good. Okay. That's what I'm asking. So I'm going to say a prayer. Heavenly Father, LaKenya is having some things she needs to hear. So I'm asking the angels and guides to pull around her very close. Let her still her mind and hear your voice in what to do, what to say, and how to proceed with this. She knows what to do. She's very strong. She has a very Valkyrian woman warrior essence to her. Okay. It's time to have a strategy. It's time to love, time to let some things in, but it's still time to proceed with caution. Let her know what to do. So mote it be. My one suggestion, okay? Think before you speak. Think before you act, okay?
Okay.
You get caught up in a conversation because you're also one. I'm going to come up here and bring you back up here, okay? You're also one, all right? Don't play too much poker, okay? Because you react facially very quick to a situation. And there might be people sitting back while you're speaking to this person or whatnot. They will read you, okay? Just that's why I'm saying before you react, before you do anything, just say a prayer. Guide me. Prayers can be that short, okay? If James 1:5 says, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God. Remember, we have the goddess in there, that feminine, divine feminine who wants to nurture and take care of you. They want you to be happy, okay? So just as you go through this, when you get out of the car, breathe in, okay? And let everything from work just kind of unfold. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, you just don't know. I've been reacting to a lot, and it's been the things I see, and I just said earlier I need to stop reacting and just kind of calm down. So yeah,
Yeah. Don't let the emotions. What's your birth sign?
I'm a Pisces.
Okay. Emotions can be that whole churning up from the water, those deep-seated emotions. They can roll out pretty quick. Okay. It's hard. That's the reason the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, they're all up. They watch, look, observe, and then they act. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Glad to have you here. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. If there's anything I can do for you, let me know. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. You
You
answered
are
all.
welcome. What's that?
And I'm grateful that I got on here.
I'm grateful you are too. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. We're growing leaps and bounds, and we're on to the next level. So not many people do this way, and I want to try to make sure that people get it's just such a better thing than writing a question over here. Monday night, for everybody you need to know, Monday night, I'll be in at 8:30 again, and that will be where you can just type your question over on the right. Okay. But wow, thank you. Bangarang. That was really cool. All right. Next up, Miss Kristen. Miss Kristen, are you ready? All right. Okay. I can barely see your face. It's so dark
Yeah,
behind you.
it's dark in here.
Yeah, that's all right. Okay. So while we're doing this, all right, what is happening with you now?
Well, I made the trip to Indiana. So it's rough, but it'll be all right soon.
Okay. I know that feeling well. So are you feeling good about it in the soul?
Yes.
Okay, that's what matters. That's what matters. All right, let me grab these. I'm going to throw those back in here. All right. Is there something special you wanted to ask about tonight? Or is it you want me to just start pulling some cards like you did for that other lovely young lady?
Just whatever Spirit has to say.
Okay, so here we go. I'm going to pull 2 tea leaf cards. All right, let's see where this started. I put some back in, and like I said, there's a whole bag of them here, so I just reach in and grab some. All right, and let's see what we got going here. All right, let's bring this out. All right, Miss Cynthia, you will be up next. Thank you very much. Just a minute. All right, I got to figure out my buttons to hit here. All right, my ex-wife would say, you certainly know how to hit buttons, so shut up. But all right, so what have we got here? Rat. And there's so many other cards in here. I don't understand why we're getting animals. And it's funny, I've got my animal deck sitting right over there. All right, I'm going to read this. Someone working against you behind your back. All right, so there's some caution there. All right, doesn't mean everything has to be bad. And then we have the moon, changes in your life. So as you're going through here, some things, if you feel like somebody might be working against you, okay? The moon here is talking about the changes. It would almost be like the tower card. There are some changes. You're in the middle of a change. You're trying to learn, adapt, or whatnot. What I'm really picking up here is I want you to be very careful of who you trust as you move forward. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. What I'm really picking up is what's coming is almost like a wolf in sheep's clothing. So be careful. All right. You're going to meet some new people, things like that. Don't trust them all. All right. Move cautiously. All right. Because somebody's got another agenda. The moon also talks about changes in your life, but it also is about using that intuition. I want you to stay very sharp on using your intuition and listening to that gut instinct, okay, as you go through things and do things. We have the Queen of Swords here again, okay? Now, the Queen of Swords, again, is talking about mentally paying attention, taking care of you and home, okay? You and yours are the most important right now, and there's nothing wrong with that. Sitting on top of the horse and riding it and looking down on your kingdom of what's going on, but let mental stability and especially that mom gene, that, you know, I'm going to care, that mama bear thing type. I want you to watch this and be very protective of you and your environment. We have judgment that comes up here. And the judgment is talking about you've made your changes, some things are happening. Now it's time to maybe take a look at changing the way you think about some different things, changing some internal things about you so you can reach and get to that next level. We've got the page of coins. So in your life, get passionate about what you want to do. All right. But don't keep shoveling shit against the tide. Does that make sense when I say that?
Yeah.
All right. You're going to want to get working on something and you're going to make it win, make it win, make it win. But you also have to realize there are times when you got to go, okay, this isn't working. Let's shift gears. Okay. That's what I'm really picking up here a lot of. The Empress, you're fixing to create something absolutely beautiful. Creativity is coming, being able to have a new life, start something brand new. That 3, that Trinity, that whole creation, you know, Mother Earth, this type of thing. That is what we're looking at. Okay. That's what's going on. You are poised to bring some great things. Follow your path. Remember I said trust your path? Okay. Remember I said that? Okay.
Yeah.
This is what we're talking about. The Hermit is here. The Hermit is here. Notice he's not looking at, well, what did I do wrong or everything. He's looking to the future and he's looking up. All right. What's going to work? get your vibe on, get your spirit on, listen to your guides and things like that, and kind of follow your path, your heart, what you hear spirit telling you to do. It won't let you down. Again, now we've got the page of swords. This is going to be something that's coming up that's going to task you mentally, and you need to do your study. There's going to be some decisions coming up that you're going to have to make. Take the time to learn. The Page of Swords is that, think of that teenage to 20-year-old that's trying to do the right thing, and they will, when it's got their passion, they will dive into it. You have to take time to study and learn your new surroundings. Ace of Cups. All new emotions, all new things are going to come pouring. There's love and happiness. It's all there for you to absorb and to enjoy. You're going to have to farm it and kind of make things work for yourself. You know, we've got the Knight of Coins. You know what? There are going to be some times where you need to, this kind of goes with the Hermit, all right? Let people help you up on the horse, but you got to make that ride yourself, okay? And the Knight of Coins is talking about seize what you want. If there's some type of financial or tangible gain that you're trying to achieve, get some advice, but then you go after it. Don't let somebody else pull you off track, okay?
Okay.
We have, the Eight of Wands. There's about movement, spirit. You're going to have to start moving forward. It can be very easy to also, especially when you move, be like, well, I got to unpack. I got to get moving. Get moving on whatever it is that you're really wanting to create. The spirit, Wands of spirit, it's fire. Get that, and this is confirming that you're moved. Are you set in a place? What I got hit with is the place you've moved into may not be your final resting point in Indiana.
It's just a stopping place. Staying in a motel right now, but I mean,
Okay.
it's affordable.
Yeah. So get out there, look, and this is about charging on and going and finding what you want. Okay. So that's
Okay.
it. Yes. There's more movement involved. You're going to find out. And then guess what? Four of Wands. Once you get everything going, once you can do it, then you can take time to celebrate. Okay. Celebration will come. You're going to meet new friends, new people. And this is going to be, I want to make sure that you understand, you need to make sure you are bringing people into your life. Remember that rat up front? Okay.
Yes.
You need to make sure the people you are bringing into your life have the same spiritual, emotional, mental mindset that you have. Does that make sense?
It total says is what I've been working on, actually. Setting boundaries and everything else.
Okay. And that's it. You're kind of in this, a shift mode, which is the moon. Okay. So you're going to be meeting new people, new things. And that's what Spirit is here to say. Do this, follow your heart. Don't let somebody drag you off course. Okay. And just be careful about the new people you're bringing into your life. All right. That's the safest place to start. Find your goal, make a plan, get a strategy, and move towards it. Okay.
Yep. Sounds good.
All right. Anything else you want to ask about, or anything that you've got a question about that reading?
No, everything makes sense.
Okay. Good deal. Good deal. Well, let me get you back up here. All right. So I'm glad you're there. I'm glad you're back in. We miss you whenever you go away, but we know you've had a lot of things to go. So the tribe is all saying, hello, howdy, glad you're back. Okay.
Yeah, that few weeks has been a struggle. So
yeah, you've been through a lot, sweetie. You have been through a lot. And there's nothing wrong. A lot of people want to say, oh, put that out of your mind. No, you overcame it.
yes.
Celebrate this as a victory. Okay. This is a step. But I remind you, it's like the Six of Wands. You're midway through. There's more to come, but you will be able to achieve it. Okay. When you think it's getting you down, give me a holler, do whatever. But that's when you got to remember, I got more fight left in me. I got this. Okay.
Yep. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. All right. Here we go. All right. So great questions tonight, great things that are happening. I'm going to put that wad of cards away. I'm going to take a minute, have a drink, cold drink or whatnot, and let's see what's going on. All right. Miss Cynthia, here we go. Why, hello there. How are you?
Hello, I'm doing great. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Absolutely. Love, love, love. That's what we're talking about. And I want people to seek that deeper love. Happy Valentine's is a great thing. Throw people Valentine's card, but stop for a minute and just give thanks to those people in your life that you can actually celebrate this with. It's very important. It's very important. So, Miss Cynthia, what are we up to this evening?
Oh, we're just chilling, watching you. I had good dinner tonight, and had a good day. I'm wondering tonight if the spirits have anything to tell me about my health.
About your health?
Yes.
Okay. Let me look at something here real quick. This is wrong set. Why is that doing that? Months of the year. That's right. I was in the right one. Okay. Let me see this. Well, all right. There we go. This is what I'm looking for. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Yep. All right. Here we go.
Okay.
We're going to start with pulling a couple of these tea leaf cards. Spirit. Cynthia wants to know about her health. And I always take this very, very seriously. So I'm just going to pull some extra cards out here. And let's see what's happening. Let's see what Spirit's got to say. All right. Cynthia wants to know about her health. So we have the purse. Let me bring this up so people can see it. You can see it. Okay. Pay attention to your finances. Now, where I'm reading that from, okay, make sure all of your insurance is in order, okay, is one of the things I'm picking up here, because there's some things that will be covered that you might not think that they are, and it will keep you from going to the doctor and getting some things checked out. We have the Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. We'll figure out where they fit in all this in a minute and asking for help. But let's find out. Well, I'll tell you this. Are you dealing with a stubborn, aggressive person?
Me?
Yes.
I am. I'm stubborn and aggressive.
Okay, so that's you. All right. Okay. Now, let me ask you this. Can you clutch your purse strings a little too tight? Worried about finances a lot, and I have my middle son, he can make a penny scream. He'll hold on to it so tight. Okay.
Well, you did a reading for me a few weeks ago about my husband's retirement. He's retiring.
Oh, okay. I forgot about that. Yep.
Yeah, he's retiring next month. So, yeah, we're scrimping a little bit right now.
Okay. So here's where what Spirit's giving me on these two cards. You're like, how could that fit with health? It's stress.
Yeah.
All right. For you. If you get stubborn, you don't go get something checked out, you want to go to the doctor, you don't know, that stubborn, aggressive stuff, like butting heads, okay? It's one of those things where I want you to be careful, because, man, one of the leading things to cause other problems besides just, blood pressure, circulation, different things, is stress, butting heads. So if we have an aggressive nature, we're worried about money, all of this time of thing, it's time to breathe a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, my blood pressure is up. It has been for like the last 2 or 3 weeks.
All right. And some of that is to be expected, but I want you to take a breather. Okay. And I want you to realize, okay, we've got this covered. We've been planning for this. This is going to happen. I may not be able to do some of the things we were going to do right yet, but we will. Okay.
Okay.
Jillian and I find ourselves in that we're manifesting some great things that are happening for us financially. Okay. But we're in that spirit where an old business partner of mine and I used to say, yeah, everything's set to go. We're just fending off the wolves in the meantime. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that can lead to heart attack, blood pressure, things like that. I want you, if you're worried about it and your blood pressure's up, go see the doctor.
Yeah,
Okay.
I will. It was up the last time I went, and I have to go back in a couple of weeks.
Okay. All right. So let's ask now more about your health and find out what's going on. Okay.
Okay.
Balance, 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 balance. Look at this for somebody when we're talking about worry, when we're talking about being stubborn, being aggressive, these type of things. We have the temperance card flying right out of the bat. Everything in its own weight. Okay. We're looking at, the 7 of coins. Instead of focusing on what you don't have, focus on what you have. Focus on the ability that, okay, a lot of people make this mistake. It's time to enjoy the bounty. This retirement is going to be good. But what I'm seeing for you here is the need to chill out, okay? Health wise, all right? Maybe even the need to, look at who's talking here. So don't kill the messenger. Watch what you're eating, okay? Eat healthier, be a little more present in that. I don't know. That's just what I'm getting. The Knight of Cups is here to talk about emotion, all right, and wading in. Don't go splashing in, all right? If you get that ram where they butt heads, instead, is your husband trying to tell you it's all okay? There's something here where somebody's trying to help you and you need to let them help you a little bit. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Let him be your knight in shining armor. 4 of Swords. Give this mental stuff a break. Okay.
Okay.
All you can do is all you can do. So it's time to lay down, save your strength for this next battle. And what I'm really getting here is this whole stress thing I know you have other health issues going on. It is what's causing detrimental things to that other health problem. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. When I talk to people about stress, you think we're talking about stress. Look here, it's an actual battle. Okay. Whether it be with the kids, whether it be with other people, some friends or whatnot, don't get sucked into their drama. You got your own stuff to take care of right now. Okay. Let this whole stress is playing a lot bigger problem in your life right now, health wise, than what you realize. Okay. It's even more, and it's irritating some systems. I'm asking, headaches.
No.
Okay.
Well, you can see I have a heating pad on myself right now.
Oh, okay.
I have a pain right on my left breast. And I've been to the doctor about it, and they've done scans, and they can't find anything. So I was hoping maybe, I'm sure that could be caused by stress as well.
Yeah, depending on the location of it. Okay. Or you bumped it, hit it on something and it didn't bruise or whatnot because of whatever you were wearing, but it's there and causing pain. But yes, even in that, you've got to remember stress starts jacking up our muscles. It makes everything tense up, tighten up. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there somebody else you can get their opinion on this thing in your breast? Because what I'm seeing here is find another authority. Okay. Somebody that's their specialty. All right. That's where the emperor is coming in. All right. Okay. And this is the very masculine. Okay. Well, I asked somebody, they said no. Well, we can't find anything. Something's going on. It's time for you to take on that masculine energy and say, let's go find somebody who can tell me what's going on.
Okay.
Okay. Ask for that second opinion. Find out. What does your intuition tell you? You've got your personal knowledge. This pain is not right. Okay. It's causing you to worry. It's causing different things on top of the other worry. Okay. So you're asking about your health because your intuition is telling you there might be something you need to get checked out. All right. So I'm really telling you, I'm not saying anything's bad, but I'm telling you, you need to go get another opinion. Okay.
Okay.
On everything. There's nothing wrong with it. Nobody will be an advocate for you like you. Okay? You need to do that. Two of Wands. Sit down, come up with a plan. Know about what's happening in your life, your spirit. This is about spirit, okay? And say, okay, sit down, do some research, make some phone calls. Who's the best person to go to find out all the stuff that's going on? Because something's not right. Pain is pain. Pain is there, and I'm going into my scientific area. Pain is in our body to tell us something's wrong. Okay,
Right.
that's what pain is about. So if this pain is there, don't just ignore it. Okay,
Okay.
go find out what it is. Now, I know every woman in the audience is laughing hearing a man saying, "Go to the doctor." Okay, because we hide pain all the time. You know what? We're not alone. Women do too. Everybody does, because we feel like the world will stop if I say something's wrong, or sometimes we just fear hearing there is something wrong. I want you to follow your intuition, okay?
Okay.
And think about it. Use your personal knowledge of the system. Use your personal knowledge you've got of the life that you've lived. You know, there are some changes that are coming. We're getting older. I had this conversation with somebody today about, you know, people getting, when they get to our age, they get a little depression. Things set in because they feel like they're less of a person. They're not, you know, they're not multitasking enough. They're not doing all the things they used to do. Well, guess what? We can't. You know, things are slowing down, and we have to realize that. But we have to become very and understand accepting of who we are becoming. All right. And we change the way we do some things. All right. We still are valuable people. All right. And so are you. So that's what I want you to see. So there's some changes. If you don't make a plan, this is going to blow up on you, and then it's going to be like, oh, crap. All right?
Okay.
Make a plan. So when something does come up, or you can stop worrying about what's coming up, okay? Once you get that peace of mind. You know, we have the Eight of Cups. There are some things going on in your life, some stress, different things, or whatnot. If something you're dealing with is not for your higher good, it's time to walk away from it. Put it down, walk away. That could be a relationship, okay? It could be a job. You know, there's a point in time where I was working 3 jobs. My wife's working 2 or 3 now. We had to make a choice. And guess what? Got to step away. Are there some sacrifices? Yes. But you know what? Once we learn to step away and let God and let the universe and let spirit, and we truly learn manifesting, we're so much better off than where we were. Okay. And that's the important thing for you to remember. You need to be a very fight for what you believe, but stay out of other people's drama. Don't get caught up in it. Okay. You go take a look. And if this is bothering you, you find the right place to get a second opinion. Okay.
Okay.
Something's going on. You don't have to be rocket science to know that, because you've got pain.
Right.
All right. You're also holding a heating pad. These are all subtle signs. Now, could stress be causing or making something worse than what it is? Absolutely. Absolutely. So I would start there.
Okay.
All right. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. All right. Anything else you want to know?
No, sir. Thank you very much again.
You are welcome. You are awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're
All right.
welcome. Y'all
And
have a great night.
You too. You too.
All right.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Yeah, everybody, reach up, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. All right. Make sure, though, at some point, you're sharing this with other people. I need you to share. Okay. With one person, hit the share button. All right. So now then, Alyssa, I got you on deck, getting some things set up here, getting ready. And we'll see what's happening. Alyssa. All right. There's some cards I can see. I don't like to be able to see them. I'm going to show you all this real quick. This packet of cards it's like that. There's that many cards in there. So it's like being able to draw. There's no way I can bring them all out and shuffle it, but it's just very cool. And I love it. It also is very good about times and dates and different things like that. So, all right, Miss Alyssa, welcome. It's good to see you.
Hi.
Hi, that sure looks warm and fuzzy and cozy.
It gives me comfort sometimes, so I just do this or I get hot,
Yeah,
And of course it's kitty cats.
there we go. Cats. And now you know what cats, remember, they are said to move between heaven and earth, between the realms, between dimensions. Their lives, their curiosity. The cat is also there to remind you about being independent. Okay.
Oh yeah, I've loved cats since I was 3 years old.
Okay.
I actually
All
wanted
right.
to be a cat specialist, but it never happened.
I hear you. I understand. I understand completely. All right. So, did you have something special you wanted to ask, Alyssa?
Well, I've been, getting more into my studies. For 2 times this week, I've pulled this Fool card.
Yes.
And I know it means like, new beginnings, new whatever. So I guess I'm wanting to tap into that energy to really maybe go upon as to why it keeps telling me this.
Okay.
Like,
The
what's that
fool
energy?
the fool can serve many, many different meanings and aspects. Let me hold your fool card up again. Let me see it. Okay. Which deck is this from? Because I recognize.
It's an indie deck tarot of oneness. So it gives you
Okay.
first person perspective.
All
So
right.
it looks like this person's about to jump into like this portal or energy thing. And with me going on the path that I'm going on right now, I kind of want to dip into that energy and really see what it wants to tell me.
Okay. One of the things by looking at this card, okay, I would tell you too, notice how it's not just shoes, they're very secure shoes and making sure they're ready to travel. They're all laced, the laces are tight, it's all ready to go to travel. So, one of the things this fool is telling you is to remember before you make this jump, get that part, be ready for the journey, okay? Be ready for what's coming. Number two is you're going to have to put in the work, okay?
Oh, yeah.
This is
Mm-hmm.
going to be up to you and to trust yourself, all right? To be able to listen, to look, and see what's going on. It can be scary walking into the unknown, okay? But the fool, in the original Rider-Waite, or even before that, the decks that came out, the fool was made to look like a bumbling idiot. And people thought, oh, he's just walking off a thing. A lot of people would even describe the little dog that's following him as trying to warn him. As we've seen the evolution of tarot decks, the fool has actually become a very good sign about don't take a bunch of baggage with you when you make this journey. Okay? Is that making sense?
Yeah.
The fool is traveling light. And if you notice there's no focus about anything that he's carrying, what he's going, where he's going. It's just, I'm facing this now, and I need to be able to make this move and to trust yourself to do this correctly. All right, here we go. I'm going to bring this up, see what happens. Got the couple of the tea leaf cards that we're going to go see what we got here. And for you, we've got bread. Period of prosperity and abundance. Let me bring that down. Okay. One of the things that I'm picking up here for you with this journey and this thing you're fixing to do is remember, Spirit, God, the Mother will provide nourishment, sustenance. That's why it's saying leave a lot of stuff behind. You're fixing to prosper. You're going to things are going to come into fruition for you or whatnot. Now, is that always about money? No. Okay. But if you're fixing to take this journey, okay, what you're looking for may come at you more quickly than you realize. Okay. We have the box. You're going to receive a gift. All right. So if we look at that, keep an eye out on the mail. Maybe something is, we have prosperity and abundance, and then along with that is you're going to receive a gift. So this could be a gift once you trust yourself and you align and you start to make this journey, okay, and you make this trip. You're going to evolve, different things will happen or whatnot. Now, this also could mean very literally, and Spirit's telling me don't cross this off, that you are going to be getting some resources, some things are going to happen. You've got to trust your faith, trust in yourself to know that for this to happen. Am I making sense?
Yeah, I mean, I can see it as maybe being a spiritual gift too,
Right. But
because I'm trying to go on that journey.
yeah, once you go, things are going to open up for you. And I think you're going to see some actual, I believe there is a gift of something coming your way. Okay. That's exactly what's going on. And it's going to be a resource that you can use. Now, let's go into the cards a little bit here and find out what's going on. Look here, the High Priestess. Now, this card for you is not about using your intuition. I know there's a lot of tarot people out there going, what? It's not knowledge, okay? Most people misinterpret the High Priestess as intuition. That's the Moon card, okay? The High Priestess is saying you have a knowledge. There are things you know, all right? And you need to use them to be able to make the trip that you want to make. Now, it's a 2, so you need to get in a good relationship with Spirit, with God, with the Mother, with Mother Earth, with the Goddess. All of these things you need to be in that relationship with and take that to the next level. That is part of it. But using your personal knowledge, notice she does have a moon hung around her neck, but it's quarter moon. Okay. So that's where your personal knowledge comes in more than anything. A lot of times the lady in the card is holding the Torah. Okay. And, most churches don't show women with the scripture. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is what they're saying. You're smarter than what you know. Use that knowledge as you move through all this, and you'll be able to find out. You're fixing, wow, the 2, then the 3, both major arcana cards. This is huge, okay? If you use that personal knowledge and you're able to see your way through, all right, you're going to create something beautiful. You will meet Mother Earth. You will meet all this harvest is coming. You are going to be able to do something wonderful and find some beautiful things. Right now you're tired. Some things are tiring. There are things that are going to hit you along this path. And what it's saying is always remember, get up. You got one more fight left in you. Okay. Because this is manifesting in the spirit. The 9 of Wands is that ability to sit down and say, I'm tired. I'm going to take a break. Notice this is a warrior who's down on their knees, but they don't look like they're giving up. Okay. They're ready to fight. Is all this making sense so far?
Yeah, I mean, I think the fighting might be kind of with myself at times when I'm like reading my Bible or reading a book on it. Sometimes I feel that part of me wanting to fight against it, even though I'm trying to embrace it. So
yeah. And again, that conversation I had this very conversation for baby boomers, for Gen Xers, at the beginning of Gen X. It's very hard for us. It was a whole different time about challenging authority, listening to what these people said. And to break that mindset is a very hard thing to do. Okay. Use your knowledge. Know you can grow something. All right. Don't let old things beat the crap out of you. If you need some help, help is close. Remember to ask God, okay? Remember to ask Spirit. Remember to ask the Mother, that divine feminine right here, that's here to say, I need some guidance. I need to know what's going on. Or I need some knowledge. This is actually, coins is about not being afraid to ask for help in the real world on this journey. So if there's something you're fighting with, okay, in your head about letting go of some old things, you need to find somebody that's not afraid to tell you and not give you their own personal opinion, but to help you decipher it on your own or whatnot to kind of guide you. Does that make sense? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm more than willing to help you with that at some point. Okay, if that's what you want. You know, I want you to look here. Major Arcana, Fortitude. Look at these cards, and here we've got Fortitude. And a lot of this is strength. Okay.
Mhm.
Be patient. We can get so tied up in what somebody told us versus what we know and what we feel with our intuition, what we're trying to create. All right. We lose track. Remember, we have a wild beast. All right. It's not always a bad thing to let that beast out. But this is saying, in whatever's coming up for you and wherever you're going, don't push on, but push on with caution. Listen. This isn't, walk soft, carry a big stick. Okay. This is walk soft. Pay attention. And then you might need to be ready to fight. Okay. So just ease on through this path because there's some new things coming to you. Ace of Swords. All right. This is about a whole new way of thinking about spirit, your relationship with God, your relationship with the mother. These are some things. I read the Bible a lot. I grew up as a Baptist minister's kid. Okay. I want you to understand there's nothing wrong with reading the Bible, but you have to put it in your perspective. All right. The Bible is to be discerned. All right. And to understand, do some study about the Bible before you get into the Bible. Where'd it come from? What it do? Who wrote what? All that type of stuff. Is that making sense?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I've been reading it and kind of doing that on the side. I've kind of been
Good.
just.
Yeah, because what this is talking about is a whole new way to think about things and to communicate. All right. This is actual conscious thinking, a whole new way to look at something, analyze it, and a whole new way to talk to yourself, talk to other people about it. That's the Ace of Swords. It's beautiful. We have transformation, 13, the death card. All right. What I find awesome about the death card is a 1 and a 3. 1, a beginning. 3, all right, is about, again, that creativity. Think about the 3 with our mother here, the Empress. Okay. 1 and 3 come together to make a 4. We need transformation. This is not about physical death. This is about transformation. And that's what you're talking about with your Fool card. There's allowing yourself to go into a new train of thought, a new way of thinking, a new way to travel through your spirituality. And you might have to let some old thoughts go so something new can come in and grow and be beautiful. We are looking at the 3 of Wands. You're doing your work. Things are happening. Don't push it. Okay. It's okay to take action and make sure that you understand you made a plan. You're putting some feet into action. Now, with the 3 of Wands, observe a little bit. What's going to happen? Don't just run in. It is about taking action. It's about creating something beautiful. But the 3 of Wands is also about movement. Okay. And this is what I'm saying. Notice here, he's not running toward, he's standing there waiting for one ship to come in, one ship to go out. Okay. He's got something in motion. Observe before you come to the next part of whatever you're going through. The 4 of Cups. Here we go. Remember when I said don't rush? The 4 of Cups. I call this my card of complacency. A lot of times this refers to being complacent. And okay, I know all this, and we get a little bored, all right? And we forget that we need to move on. We've built ourselves a very good base emotionally. So therefore, we think we're done, and we forget to stand up. Notice there's a horse back here ready to go, okay? Ready to move. We can't stay in one place. The journey's not done, and there are more gifts coming. All right? That's what this is saying. And for you, we have the 2 of Cups. All right? Again, relationship. Who is this relationship with? Is it with you? Is it with somebody else? Is it with your higher consciousness? Is it with spirit? Okay. These types of things. Is it, all of this is about relationship, but understanding love has to come through. All right. Asking for help, that one thing. You can find help in people that will give you the help you need with love, without judgment, those types of things. Okay. This is going to be very important. You're going to build a new relationship here. Okay. And I want you to be aware of it. Okay. Doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. Okay. Not at all. It could be with work, could be with different things, or like I said, actual spiritual connection with God, with the mother, that type of thing. So take this trip. You're going to love it. You're going to enjoy it, but move slow. Okay. When you come to a place and you think you need help, once you've thought it through, okay, once you've exhausted your knowledge on it and you don't know where to go, okay, find somebody you can ask. Okay. Talk to them. Help is along the way. And remember, you can actually talk to God, talk to your angels. All right. One of the things I see here with a lot of people, and I find this throughout the day, and I've said this a lot in the past month or so, of how many times are we getting up and we're not even saying good morning to the people that we want to protect us? Okay. Start your day, start your journey with, all right, if I'm going to learn something, I need to stop, be still, and say, Heavenly Father, Mother, angels, guides, everything that you have given me, number one, I'm thankful. We thank you for everything you've done. Number two, I'm fixing to go looking for some answers, and I would like for your presence to be made known, and I hear your voice. All right? That's going to be very important, and that very well could be the relationship you need to work on, or the thing that's fixing to spring up. All right? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. I'm trying to tell myself that I need to kind of take some time with it too, because I feel like I got to get so much done, and I'm like, no, I need to take my time and not try to rush into it, like,
Exactly. It's not something that, you're not trying to run to the end of the race and become all knowing. Okay. Just start studying. All right. Listen, watch what's going on, because that's the mistake people make, is I'm trying to get to that next level. I'm trying to get to that stage of enlightenment. Who said it ever stops? All right. A true master, when we think about the 8 of coins, okay, a true master never stops learning.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? So I've got this. Now I've got time today. I'm going to set down time and I'm going to study this aspect. Okay. What do I do? That doesn't mean we stop. Once you master, say you wanted to really master the true meaning of the Lord's Prayer, okay, or the 23rd Psalm, what God is doing. What did Jesus mean in his Sermon on the Mount? You spend all this time learning it. Okay, I've got what it means to me now, but what's next? We never stop. Okay.
Yeah.
And I think that's very important to remember. Don't rush through this. It's a journey. Okay. And this is time, if you really want to know it, you can set an hour aside and say, hey, I got an hour. I want to go finish reading this book. Get the Tao Te Ching. Okay. Very easy read. Get the one that's interpreted naturally from Chinese into English. All right. It can be a tricky read because it's more of philosophy than it is religion. Okay.
I mean, I like philosophy too, and I can find some philosophy within the Bible too. Like there's a lot of similarities to like the Greek philosophers of the day, kind of mixed in.
Absolutely. But that's your fool card for you, is talking about you're fixing to take a trip. Make sure you're ready for it. Make sure your feet are bound. Make sure you've got good shoes on. Make sure when you're ready to go, but you're also willing to accept you don't know what you're going into, So wherever your feet land, You want to be protected. You want to know. And at that point, once you land or you get to where you're going in this first part, when you take it, okay, move slow, read, digest, pray, talk, do these different things, and just realize learning never ends. All right. Even to this day, a lot of people are like, well, what do? You know, I'll pull out cards, decks of cards. All right. Reset them up in order, go back through them and look for a different story in the artwork. I will bring up different spreads from different people, different ways to read things. And no matter what, I always, when you're going in thirsting for an actual knowledge and you've asked Spirit to give it to you, you will always walk away with something viable and something good. Okay. Always. But you got to digest it. It's got to go slow. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you, ma'am. I'm glad you were here.
Thank you.
All right. We'll talk to you soon. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye now. All right. So, everybody, wow. What a night. I can't believe we're already at an hour. We're over an hour. Oh, okay. So, it might be why I'm tired. Cynthia, if pain continues, you may need to get an MRI. I'm sending healing to you. Absolutely. You know what we're going to do? The way we're going to end this up tonight, folks? Let's do that right now. Miss Cynthia, if you're still here, I want you to listen up and just everybody. It's time for the tribe to draw close. All right. This is why we're a tribe. Okay. And I want people to just stop for a minute. And we are going to form energy. We are going to say, our Heavenly Father, Mother, as above, so below. You have given us promises in many different scriptures, many different writings about the power we have. We're going to form this. And what we're going to do is we're bringing Cynthia to you, and we want you to help her get to the healing that she needs and to be healed. Find out what's going on so she can take this stress off of her mind, off of her body. You know what we're going to do, Cynthia? I want you to just right now sit back, close your eyes, and everybody just feel the energy. Pull the energy from above, pull the energy from below, and let it radiate right through your own being. Just let it radiate and feel the energy forming and make a ball of energy in your hand. Keep Cynthia in mind now. Everybody focus on Cynthia. All right? Cynthia, we're going to send you love, healing, and energy. We're asking for God to put his angels and protection around you. All right? The mother to come down, that divine feminine, the shamans of old, all that are there. Give Cynthia strength and find what she needs. So mote it be. All right? So, wow. Okay. Whoo, man, I'm lightheaded from that one. All right? So, everybody, remember, February 23rd, it's a Sunday. I don't know how much notice I'll be able to give you, but I'm doing the live show, in-person readings in Beverly, Massachusetts. Go down below into my link tree. All the books are there. Everything's there. But keep an eye out. Make sure you're ringing that bell, because if we can put this live, you'll be able to see me doing a live reading for a group of people, and you will be able to see it and watch it and know what's going on. I want to share that with y'all and everything that we can. All right. So with all that being said, remember the important thing: take what you want, leave what you don't, but leave having experienced some peace, love, and light. Banger.
Reverend Rob Lee, bold, smart, and straight to the point. This is Tarot with an Attitude.